Hey there, this is Robert Simic, the Billionaire Coach, and today I wanted to talk to you about the issue of time in our lives and our performance throughout the day. I hear people around me often saying things like, I don't have enough time. Time is an issue for me, there's just not enough time in my day, and things like that. And I'd like to point out what should be obvious, and yet, while we all get it on the conscious level, most people, especially those that I just quoted, it seems to me that they just have a wrong relationship with time. So here we go. You cannot have enough time or have time at all because time is not a thing. Time is one of those nominalizations in language where we take a process, a verb, and freeze it in time, and then we use it as if it was a noun, as if it was a thing. Have you ever seen time? Can be moved from one location to another? The answer is no. And that means that time is not a noun, it's not a thing that you could have, right? So it's an illusion to say the least. And I can hear you going now, yes, Robert, I get it, but that still doesn't change anything for me. I still don't have enough time. And that would be only because you didn't get it yet. You see, if you were to truly realize that time is not a thing, you would realize that the lack of time is not your problem. You don't get to manage time, you get to manage yourself. Let me say this again. You don't get to manage time. You get to manage yourself. We all have 24 hours per day, so to speak, and it's the same for all of us. A homeless person on the street doesn't get more or less time in a day, does he? And it's the same for presidents of nations, workaholics, children. It's the same 24 hours for all of us. So here's good news. You need to learn to manage yourself and not desperately trying and learning how to manage time. Enough with multitasking, enough with lack of focus and distractions. How often or how much time do you spend on your phone, checking out your Facebooks, your Twitters, Instagrams, emails, and messages of all kinds in the middle of important work that you're busy with? You wouldn't believe how quickly it all adds up in time. Start being aware of those things and learn to guard your focus. Learn to manage yourself and your behavior. So here's some helpful tips that will assist you with performing even better from now on. My high-performance clients that are paying me $10,000 per hour for my private coaching sessions are getting the same kind of advice. So I hope you'll take those to heart too. Tip number 1. When it comes to performance, decluttered and rested brain is 20 times more effective than the tired and overloaded one. So those of you with the 4-hour sleep nights, especially those of you who are, proud of that and telling yourself, I can do this, I own this stuff, I'm a machine, because technically speaking, you're delusional and headed in the wrong direction. Certainly not sustainable way to operate. Now, chances are good that you won't take me up on this, but my advice to you would be to add at least an hour of extra sleep each night. You're probably best off with 8 hours of sleep, just so you know. All right? Tip number 2. First thing in the morning and the last thing in the day matters a lot. All right? What are you doing the moment you're awake? With your eyes semi-open, does your hand reach out for the phone first to check your stuff right away? Or do you go to sleep and the screen of your phone is the last thing you see at night? Not good, my friend. Really bad, actually. Bad for your health, bad for your creativity, bad for your performance. If I were you, I would make it a mission to not have any screens whatsoever of any kind for at least an hour before bedtime and at least an hour after I get up. Most of us need to relearn how to be with ourselves again, how to be okay with no stimulation from the outside world, how to restore our own peace and mindfulness, right? Now, as for the mornings, do you really want to start your day with checking your inbox? As far as I'm concerned, email inbox is a place for other people's agendas, not mine. So my day starts with my agendas instead. Whatever there is for you, from a shower to making love with your partner, to breakfast, to exercising, to mentally plan your day ahead, whatever works for you. But during that hour, instead of opening my inbox and getting my brain to start responding to all that stimuli, I have my brain to be in a creative mode and consciously design my own day. Which brings me to the next point. Tip number 3. You must be clear on your priorities, as that will affect your decisions when it comes to your focus. So plan ahead, get your priorities straight, and have a list of must-dos for the day and a list of if I get to it for the day, right? So have them listed out in the order of importance. Then, shut down all potential distractions and get right through the most important things on your list. Get them out of the way first. So, whatever other things get your attention for a moment, you can quickly make decisions around it in terms of what gets addressed right away and what will simply have to wait. You can do this super easily and guilt-free the moment you are super clear on your priorities. All right? Tip number 4, take breaks every hour. I hear you say, what? Yes, you heard me well. Take a short 10-minute break every single hour. I'll work for 50 minutes, highly focused on a task at hand, and just drilled right through my list, and then I'll rest for 10 minutes. The rest can be whatever passionate thing you want to do, Anything gets you energized. Ideally, get off your butt, off your chair, and involve your body in some healthy movement and breathing. Take full 10 minutes to rest your mind and recharge. Again, practice mindfulness, if you will. Take a moment to breathe, like... and just be. Then come back for the next 50 minutes of distraction-free power hour. Okay? Now, tip number 5, get hydrated. This is another one of those things you already know about, of course. But if you're not doing it, then you don't know it yet. You only know of it, my friend. When brain is only 10% dehydrated, it shuts down and works at 50% pace. Do you have any idea how easy it is to be dehydrated today? I'm guessing everyone in the world is dehydrated by default and operates as such. I'm not going to preach much about it, as it's very simple. Get more water into your body. I said water though, not juice or Coke, eh? Water, all right? And yes, that means you have more time spent on the loo breaks in a day, and that's absolutely okay. Give your body clean water as often as you can, okay? Because if you integrate these tips in your daily life, the amount of work you'd get done in one day is unbelievable. But you'd have to be strict and stick with this plan. Plan your work and then work your plan. You see, by learning how to manage yourself, you'll feel that you have more time in a day, and you'll feel way better about yourself and about your life. Time was never your enemy, nor the problem itself. We all have 24 hours a day, and it's the same for all of us. You don't get to manage time, you get to manage yourself. So, no more complaints about time itself, as you're just distracting yourself from the real issue. And the real issue, if you speak to me about issues, it's always you. Or within you, if that sounds better. All right? Which is good news, of course, as you is something you actually have a say about, something you actually can or can learn how to control. You can also learn how to install new habits and behaviors so that it becomes a new habit, your second nature, something that you do effortlessly. But for that, you'd have to attend one of my live trainings or reach out and inquire about private coaching with me. I trust the information I shared with you today was valuable to you and that you care enough about your own quality of life to give it a go and implement. If not all of the suggestions I just gave you, then at least a few of them. Stick with it for one whole month and see what happens in your life. One would think it's about time, isn't it? Thank you for listening. With all my love and gratitude, ciao for now. Mwah.